model to life with MCV products. Visit them on the World Wide Web at mcvproducts.net.
Hi guys, we're back with another completed build and kind of my live stream building. I have a hard time doing in-progress build videos right now because of what's going on, taking care of my mom and stuff. I have to pick and choose where I can build and such, and that's usually in live streams. So that's how things are going to go for a while, and I apologize for that. Anyway, this is the MPC 69 Pontiac Firebird MPC version that I got at the Midwest Model Vehicle Show in St. Louis a couple weeks ago. I got splits on my wheel there. Yeah, I bought it. Was a kind of a started rebuilder kit, but not really. It had some parts have been done, but not much. Until we basically tore it apart, and I decided to go a little different mainly because the kit did have, as you can see as it goes past, it had a clear hood. It also has a regular hood, which I've got painted up here. So I decided to go kind of do a sportsman class, pro street, pro stock, sportsman class, however you want to look at it, version of that Firebird. Since it was kind of a race car modernized, I did everything. All the chrome was blacked out except for the nose beak, because that's kind of an iconic piece of those early 68, 69 Firebirds, 67, 68, 69 Firebirds, was that chrome nose on them. So I wanted to keep that, but I blacked everything else out. The side pipes are black, door handles are black, the key locks are black, the window trim's all blacked out. The surrounds are on the headlights are all blacked out, bumpers, everything. And I think it turns out really cool. I did this so as a piece of dust on there too. Should check these before I start. We did it was a white body. I put a light coat of gray primer on it. Then I shot it with the Tamiya Gold, which is what TS21. Let that cure for a couple days, just because I was busy. And then I went back with the Tester's Extreme Lacquer, emerald green, and put a light coat of the emerald green over the gold. So it's the gold is coming through the green paint, and it looks really cool. As a comparison, if you want to go look, the 71 Demon is painted with the exact same paint as this car, but it's over just a gray primer. Instead, there's no gold mid coat in it. So anyway, I wanted, since I had the clear hood, I wanted to upgrade the engine a little bit, because these MPC AMT cars, the engine always seems a little small for the car. I mean, the Pontiacs were big and there's a ton of stuff on room under the hood, but they always look too small. So I broke into my Revell 66 GTO kit that I'm getting ready to start very soon, and I stole the motor and trans out of that, because I only got a Texas 3D Pontiac tri-power motor coming for that one, so I had the available motor for it. So that's we went that way. The interior we just did in a pale green. Did a wood grain on the steering wheel and on the console. I'll stick some pictures into the interior, because it's almost impossible to see in the car once it's put together. But yeah, that's what we did. The wheels were the wheels that came in the kit, but the tires were from the Chevelle. They're the treaded slicks, or treaded drag wheels, whatever you want to call it. The DOT tires for it. So, and it said I was really satisfied with the way this came out. I started digging my parts box and find some mirrors for it, but I thought, well, if this is a drag car, they would probably been taken off as a resto mod situation. But here we go. Give me 1 second, and we will take it down off the turntable and take the hood off so we can look inside. Be right back. Okay, got it down off the turntable, and you can kind of see how cool it kind of looks with the clear hood on it, because you can see the engine in it, which is perfect for what I like because I hate when I have the car to show to have the hood off, because I think it spoils the lines of the car. But you want to show off the engine detail. So this is kind of the best of both worlds. You get to see the lines of the car, but it also you can see the engine. So we will, and I have no idea if the White Lightning kit originally came with this or it came from another release somewhere down the road. I do not have those answers. I wish I did, because I'd like to get another one or two of those. Anyway, so yeah, this was the kit, the rail engine from the 66 GTO. We just did it in the Pontiac blue, basically stock build on it. We did add wire distributor. They are not ProTech. They are Morgan's Automotive Details. I picked these up at the show. They were like $5 for the distributor kit, and they look really nice. I think they almost look a little better than a ProTech, unless you want that polished aluminum looking one. Yeah, so we did that. We did put in battery cable and upper and lower radiator hoses. I'm turning it over here. You can see there's one on bottom, one on top. We'll blow this out a little bit. The drive shaft is a little small for the engine and tires, but that's okay. Nobody gets to see this side but you guys anyway. But these were the tires. The treaded drag tires from the 67 Chevelle. I cut down the chassis. I was going to either put the Nova chassis or cut down the Chevelle chassis under this. The Nova chassis, the wheelbase was a bit off, and it was too short. It was too short from here to here and too long from here to here. Just a little bit. I looked at the Chevelle one, and the Chevelle one is way too big. So I thought, well, I can just back half it. But I do have one of Matthew's 3D printed back halves, and I started looking at it, and it's like, well, this for a rebuilder and a proof of concept car, let's leave that for another build. So I cut the wheel tubs out and stretched it in. I mean, in real life this would be really bad because the leaf springs are attached to the fuel tank. But again, nobody gets to see this side of it but you and me, so that turned out really well. We got them sunk real nicely down in there. Sits real nice and low. Here we go. And yes, I know that the Fire Chicken was not on these cars. Some of them did have like the Rebelle one for the 68 does offer the custom paint job with the Phoenix, the original Firebird on it, which is more of matches the badging on these older cars. But I had these, and I thought, well, that would look cool with that on there, so we did go ahead and put one of these black Phoenixes, Fire Chickens as I like to call them, on there. And it's no turbo, so it's not the puking chicken. But yeah, I'm real happy with this build. I didn't build it with the intention of going taking it to a show, but it turned out really, really nice, so it definitely will be going to shows. And between now and the next show, I may go in and tweak it, put a few more details into the engine bay, maybe run some pseudo, let me take it off, run some sort of pseudo brake fuel lines, or I don't know if we'll go putting brake lines or not, and heater hoses and that kind of stuff in there. We'll see, because it's already kind of harder to do once it's in there, but we may add a couple more details in there. But yeah, that's my AMT 69 White Lightning Firebird. And I did say the decals I'm going to have eventually you send them to Terry over at STS. I like the other hood better, so let's switch it back. Because this 69 kit in all its iterations is not a hard kit to find. So I'm going to send those decals to him next time I get around to it and get those made, and so I can make the White Lightning version down the road at some point in the future. Anyway, I'm going to thank everybody for watching. I'm out of shop cards. I'm going to get some made, but if you want one, hit me up and I'll put you on a list. That'll kind of put a fire under my ass to get new ones, to pick out what image I want to do to get for the new ones, to get them done. And then also, before I go, let me move this, blow this out a little bit. I have, and it's a long way away still, but put it in the back of everybody's mind if they are thinking at all about it. The 100 years of Mopar for the Acme Southern Nationals, and the drag race. Those are the same bills. That 100 years of Mopar and drag racing, and it's the Clarence Brown Convention Center in Cartersville, Georgia. It's a really nice place, really easy to get to. I believe the host hotel is sold out, but there's 3 or 4 other hotels within a mile of the place. It's a great show. You get to meet a lot of the YouTubers there. It's almost like our summer camp, class reunion, however you want to call it. We have just a blast down there. The show is on Saturday, October 25th, but we all show up. Some of them show up on Thursday night. I usually show up on Friday afternoon, and Friday night we have a big kind of get together, hang out, get drunk, tell stories and fishtails, and a good old time. And the hotel usually feeds us dinner there, and so yeah, it's a great time. And then we do the show on Saturday, and then on Sunday morning everybody kind of goes their separate ways. The prices aren't bad to get in. It's like general admission for $10 or $7, or if you want to put models in, it's $12. Or if you want to do the early bird, which is what I usually do, because you get a few extra goodies along with that, it's $30, and you get to come in. Get to come in early, and you can pick up your registrations the night before and all that good stuff. So yeah, that's a great show to go to, and if you can all find yourself down there for that, make a point of getting there. There's usually somewhere between 800 and 1,000 car models out there on the tables, cars and trucks, and there's tons of vendors, and it's a blast. So anyway, that's my promo for that for tonight. I'm gonna start sticking that in a couple video every now and then until we get there, till time comes and the show arrives. So we'll stick this right here real quick for one more quick look. And like I said, if you want one of the shop cards, just hit me up, and it'll get me to get them done sooner. And I may make this my shop card when I get pictures done. If I get a real good picture of it, this will be my new shop card. With that, I'm going to say good morning, good evening, good night, depending on where you are in the world when you watch this video, because I'm rambling on, waffling. We will see you next time, guys. Bye.